For those of you who have been following my channel over time, you guys know that I really love good barbecue. And over the last few years, I've been doing a lot of my own smoking. Okay, so for this video, I want the viewers to know that I really don't know anybody from Martin's barbecue joint. This product is mine. I purchased it with my money. I just want to share it with you because I wished I would have known about this a long time ago. So I love good barbecue, and Miss Highboy, she knows that whenever there's a new barbecue place in town, we go, we try it. Over the years, I've tried everything. There was one guy, he closed shop. He was so top-notch. People would line up, right? And then there's another one local. He's really good. And I thought both of those guys were the best until I'm going to tell you about Martin's, okay? So, for me, the story goes, I always wanted to get into smoking my own meats. I've always enjoyed barbecuing. But I didn't get into smoking my own meats because I knew I wanted to do my own rubs. But, you know, how life goes. I work over 50 hours a week. You know, I have my own social media channel. I have my own private forum. And, you know, family comes first. And so, you know, I just didn't have the time. And so, over time, I just, you know, wasn't getting into smoking my own meats. And finally I thought, you know what, just go buy a smoker and start trying different rubs. That's what I thought. So I went out and I bought my Pit Boss. I really love my Pit Boss. I would buy my Pit Boss again. It's really good. And so I began trying different rubs. Well, you know, the first thing you do, you kind of get on social media, you start looking at what's out there, and I learned something. One guy can make a video talking about a particular rub, and then all the other social media channels start doing their videos on that, and then everyone's buying this rub, and then you get all excited and you order it and you try it and you just say, man, this thing is really it's just salty, right? And so, you know, it's okay barbecue, but I was looking for something authentic with flavor. You know, you gotta have salt, but you gotta have flavor, and it has to be the same, right? So, you know, about a year and a half ago, Miss Highboy and I, we had the opportunity to go to Nashville, Tennessee, and man, after trying Martin's barbecue, I can't wait to go there again. We're gonna go up there later again this year. We're gonna try it out. Try different dishes. So what happened was, about a year and a half ago, we went to Nashville. The people that we were visiting, they said, man, there's all these barbecue places, but Martin's is what we would recommend. And so we went downtown, walking on the, you know, seeing the different parts of town, and every once in a while I would ask somebody, hey, what's the best barbecue? Naturally, I'm going to do that, because if you're going to be in Nashville, you want to know what really is the best. You want to hear from everybody. And so finally we were walking down the sidewalk, and there was a group of bikers, and I told these bikers, I said, hey, I need some help. Can you guys tell me what's the best barbecue in town? And this guy, he got up, he walked over, he said, you know what? You're going to go down there to Martin's, and you're going to have the best barbecue, and that'll be the only place you're going to go. You got to try it. So I did, and he wasn't joking. So we go down there and we get in line, and we're standing in line, and I see a little box tin with some rub in it. And it says Pat's Hot Dust. And I grab it and I'm looking at it and I'm smelling the barbecue and going, man, that's got to be good. But in my mind I said, man, you have like 20 some odd rubs. You don't need another. And I put it back. And I'm standing there and I'm thinking, I'll just try the barbecue, but I'm smelling it, and then I'm seeing what the people are eating, and I'm like, all right, I want that rub. You're in Nashville, dude. Get the rub. So I got the rub. So we get to our table. Our food comes out right there. I had their ribs. I had their wings, and let me tell you, I knew right then I had the right rub right there. And so one of the things I asked myself over the last year and a half, why hasn't this went viral? I'm like, this is the deal, right? So we came home, and as you guys know, over time I've told you about this, but then I ran out a while back, and it's like, so Miss Highboy finally, she's like, order it, get it over here. So I get online, I order it. So last week, here's how it goes. I ordered about, I wanted to get a dozen, but I went with 6 of just the Pat's Hot Dust. And then I wanted to try a couple of their other ribs. This is the barbecue finisher. That's the Dixie rib rub. And when I got this and I tasted it, I was like, that's that flavor. I'm pretty sure this is one of the flavors they had. It was just like I was back there. And then this big Haas rub, this is really good. Now, what I like about all of these is they're just not oversaturated with all this salt. You get the flavor just coming right through, and the salt's just right. The Pat's Hot Dust is warm, but not too hot. The Dixie Rub, it's got its own unique flavors of the chilies in there and the spices. And then this big Haas Rub, it's a little sweet, but just perfect. They got it just right. So one thing I don't like is a rub that's too sweet. I don't like that. So this is how it happened. About a week and a half ago, Miss Highboy, she said, I'm going to tell you how to make your burger in just a second. About a week and a half ago, she said, yeah, just get those ordered, you know. So I ordered them, and the tracking on my phone was incorrect, and I didn't know when I was going to get it. And so we were sitting in the front room, and I said, you know, if I knew when that Pat's Hot Dust was going to be here, I said, we'd do some burgers. Man, that would be good. She's like, yeah. She says, you don't know what's going to be here? I said, no, I really don't know. So we're sitting there, and we decided, you know what, let's go somewhere. Let's go do something. So we got up and opened the door, and she goes, oh, there's a box right there. There's my box. I picked it up, walked it in, opened it. There is my Pat's Hot Dust right there. I looked at her, and I said, okay, let's go. Let's go get some Wagyu burger. So we went over, got our Wagyu burger. We came back, and I'll tell you how we made these burgers. So on our burgers, what you want to do, take your burger. While you're cooking your bacon, and we use cast iron, we're cooking the bacon. While that's cooking, I put the Pat's Hot Dust in the burger, okay? Get it pattied out the way you like it. Now, once your bacon's done, you're going to keep that warm, drain the appropriate amount of bacon grease, and you're going to cook those burgers right on that bacon grease and get them sizzling, right? Now, as your burgers are done, you're going to, in another pan, put a little butter on the buns, get those grilling, and then what you're going to do, just before you put your burger on your patty, you are going to take some of this Pat's Hot Dust, and you're going to sprinkle it on the top to your liking, because the juices pull some of that Pat's Hot Dust out, okay, into the oil, the bacon grease. So you're going to sprinkle a little bit of this on the burger, and then you're going to put your bacon on there. And then I like a sharp cheddar. So you're going to put your cheese over your bacon, and it'll melt and capture the bacon onto your burger. It's all cooked together. And under that bacon and under that cheese, you got that Pat's Hot Dust, right? And so now we got our grilled buns. Put whatever condiments you want on to your liking. You put the whole patty onto the bottom bun. You know, I love a good fresh tomato. I love a nice thick slice of onion. Gotta have that. Walla Walla squeeze are really good, you know. And then, you know, you gotta cut that big thick dill pickle in half and plank it side to side to hold your lettuce. And you put that top bun on there. And so me and Miss Highboy, we made these burgers, and we went and we sat down. And I looked at Miss Highboy, and she goes, oh, it was that good. So I highly recommend, I put a link in the description box below. You have to try this, okay? I counted today, I have 23 rubs. I wished I'd known about this a long time ago. not too salty. The spices deliver, and it's all the same. It's just perfect, okay? So, once again, it's kind of my journey. I can't say enough about it. When it gets nice, I'm going to be doing some videos. You know, I'm not a pro. I just like to have fun. You know, on my ribs, I don't really care for a true competition style rib. I like them flat, fall off the bone. Except I will tell you something. The place local to me, he has competition style, and I do like his. He does them right. Martin's competition style, I would take those any day. Any day. Competition style right there from Martin's, in my opinion. And now, when we go back to Nashville later this year, I'm not going to try anywhere else. Now I want to go there, and I want to try other things on their menu. That's how you know it's a good barbecue. When you want to go back, and now you want to try the next thing. And you want to try the next thing. So, I highly recommend it, okay? Okay, guys, that's it. I just wanted to share this with you. If you end up ordering this, go in the description box below. I would love to hear what you think of it. And if you've ate at Martin's, man, I would love to hear just what you think of their food, okay? Guys and gals, that's the end of this video. God bless. We'll see you on the next.